Hey everybody, hope all's going well. I told Tanya that I was going to be able to make this video about my article. So, for my article, it's called Systematic Review of School-Based Interventions Targeting Social Communication Between Behaviors for Students with Autism. The authors of my article are Bronwyn M. Sutton, Amanda A. Webster, and Marlene F. Westerveld, and this article is from 2019. Basically, the big main points that my article talked about was obviously children that suffered with autism spectrum disorder. It talked about the idea of social communication and social interaction. Um, in my article, basically, it looked at this giant uh, pot of information that talked about how students who have spectrum or autism spectrum disorder struggled in a sense with being able to socially communicate and socially interact with students in a general based education setting. Um, and the interesting thing was that when looking at this from a teacher or educator perspective, it's that idea of them being treated differently than those that didn't have this disorder. And in the article itself, it talked about different interventions that they did in the study that helped to help explain what it is that they could do better to help those students. Uh, it also talked about the importance of how social communication is a critical skill in the educational world, and why students nowadays have to be able to have this ability to socially interact with one another, for educational purposes. As an educator, I think this is an important thing to take into consideration due to the fact that um, if we want the best for our students, we have to be able to recognize, when children that have disorder are struggling with those key factors of being able to socially communicate and socially interact with one another. So yeah, no, my article is basically about that idea of children being treated differently because of who they are and what they're unfortunately um, blessed with. Um, I hope some of you guys enjoy this video, and I hope some of you have questions. And I hope to hear back about it here soon. Okay, thanks. I hope all is well, and good luck with class this weekend.